It has been a long time. I think it's been about a week since I've uploaded a video. I've just had a change in my schedule at work. I'm coming in earlier and leaving later, so that's kind of putting a damper on my filming and the time that I have to edit and upload. So anyway, I wanted to update you guys on my weekly makeup basket. If you've never seen one of these videos before, I've just went through my makeup. I picked out some stuff that I want to wear for this coming week, and I'm just going to show it to you how I would apply it to my face. I have some different foundations this week. I have two of the MAC Mineralize liquid foundation. I have one in NW15 and one in NW18. So NW15 is a little bit too light for me, and NW18 is a little bit too dark. I really enjoy the foundation itself, but the color range is just a bit off for me, so either I have to get one that's way too light or one that's way too dark. I can mix them, you know, while I have the samples here, but I definitely don't want to spend full price for two foundations. Definitely not. I think together it would be about $70. So moving on to some concealers, I have two different products here. The first one, this is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector, or Dark Circle Corrector. That is it right there. So I'll put this one down first. I'm not entirely sure that that's doing much of anything for correcting the dark circles, but I'm still playing around with it. And then the other concealer that I wanted to play with this week is the CoverGirl and Olay Depuffer. And this is for under the eyes. This is a pretty thin formula, so I'm going to test it out on my face to see if it'll work. If it doesn't, you know, I have other options. But it has this nice little metal tip here to cool, and it's supposed to depuff under your eyes, so I wanted to play around with that a little bit this week. For setting the concealer under my eyes, I have the little mini thing of the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. For setting the rest of my face and all over powder, I have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This one's in Light Plus. I can use it very lightly and it doesn't look too yellow on the skin, I don't think, but it's such a finely milled powder. It's very soft. It can be extremely sheer on the face, so it doesn't look cakey or anything. I really love these powders. For my contour this week, I'm going to be using the new NYX HD blush in the shade Taupe, this right here, and I've already gouged it with my freaking brush, but it's brand new. I just got it in my drugstore haul that I had not too long ago. I'll link that down in the description box in case you missed that, but I just barely picked it up and I already have a nick in it. Let me give you a little swatch of this. It seems to be a bit powdery when you swatch it, but I think that it will blend pretty easily. And I've been wanting this for a very long time, even before they switched the packaging, so I'm really excited to play with that and see how it works with my fair skin. And then for blush, I have two of them. Obviously I have the one blush that's in my Finish 4 by 4th of July. That's the NYX blush in Angel. It's a little bit more of a pinky shade. There is Angel right there, right in the middle. And then this other one over here, that is actually the Benefit blush in Rockateur. I have both of these blushes on my cheeks today. I like to put a lighter one in the front. I put NYX's Angel in the front and then the Rockateur further back on my cheeks. But there is Rockateur in the container. I really enjoy this blush when I want something a little bit more natural, a little bit, you know, something brighter on the lip or something brighter on the eyes. I definitely like to reach for a natural blush like this, so this is a really nice one, and it's very easy. It's an easy blush. I don't have to worry about overdoing it with this guy, so there's that. And then for my highlighter this week, I pulled out one of my favorite products. I love this item. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight 01, and that's what the packaging looks like. It's just a baked highlighter like that. I can use it really lightly to set like underneath my eyes or like down the center of my face or something, but I can also build it up and use it as a really intense highlighter if I wanted to, so it's pretty multifunctional. So there it is right there. I know that's probably kind of hard to see, awkward swatch, but This stuff is fantastic. I've even been using it for like an eyeshadow on occasion, so it's a really lovely product. I have my Milani anti-feathering lip liner. They call it a lip primer and line filler, but it's literally just a clear lip liner. I think they call it, what do they call it? Transparent. So there's no color payoff when you swatch it. It just holds the lip product on your lips a little bit better. So I have that. And then I also have the Sephora and Pantone Universe Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Rosebud. This is also in my Finish 4x4th of July. It's a little bit messy in there because it has broke from the base, but there is a really light swatch of this product there, but with the pink of your lips, it really pulls that Radiant Orchid kind of shade. When I'm up at the office, I've really been enjoying the MAC lipstick in Please Me, surprisingly. I have previously not liked this, but it's kind of growing on me a little bit. So there is Please Me right there. It's kind of like a reddish pink, sort of mid-tone pink shade. So there's that. It's matte, so I definitely like to put a lip balm down first. And then I wanted to play with something a little bit bolder. I have MAC's Rebel here too. I have this on my lips a little bit today as well. And I like just kind of stamping it on my lips and then smudging it out with my finger. That's kind of what I did today. So there is a swatch of it right there. You can definitely shear this out quite a bit, so you just kind of have a stain on your lips, or you can do it pretty dark and vampy. And then for some lip gloss products, I put a little bit of this MAC Mineralized Gloss over the top of Rebel on my lips. This is in Modern Romance. This is a really lovely gloss. I really enjoy this. They smell lovely. They're not as sticky as the lip glosses from MAC. So there is a swatch of Modern Romance right there. This other lip product here, this is for the days when I want something quick and I don't want to mess with my lip product when I'm at work. It's kind of hard to reapply when I have people coming in for interviews. So this is the Dior Addict Fluid Stick in number 389, which is Kiss Me. I really, you know, when I first bought this, I didn't really see the hype behind it, but I've actually grown to appreciate this quite a bit because you can apply it on your lips and it's not like a regular gloss where it'll just wear off after a while. It kind of hangs onto your lips for a little bit, and it's a little bit more opaque than your standard gloss is too, but it's not sticky. Has a very interesting texture. And the Dior Fluid Stick right there. So I have quite an array of lip products this week, but I'm definitely layering everything. I have plans to layer, you know, 2 or 3 products at a time just to make some more progress on some of my items. For my eyes, I have 2 eye bases that I want to play with this week. So I have, they're both color tattoos, but this one is Pure Nude. This is in my Finish 4x4th of July. So there is Pure Nude right there. It's kind of like a creamy beige shade, and it kind of has sort of a sheen to it. The other one that I wanted to play with is Hibiscus Heartbreak. This is from their new, spring collection, I believe. And this one is just kind of like a lilac, pinky lilac sort of shade. And it has a little bit of a sheen to it as well, to build it up a little bit. So that is it right there. That was Hibiscus Heartbreak. Yes. So there's those 2. And then over the top of that, obviously I have my Lorac Pro palette since I'm trying to pan this year. And since I don't have many of the light kind of lid shades left from this palette, I decided to pull out a single shadow. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow in Iced Latte. I really enjoy this shade here. There is Iced Latte right there. As you can see, it's much more intense than my highlighter, the Laura Mercier highlighter. So I have that for the inner corner and maybe all over the lid. I also have a couple eyeliners here. I'm trying to work through a handful of them, especially these 2. So I have the Vasanti Extreme Rose Gold liner, and that's all that I have left. I also have the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon, and this one's just in Blacker, I guess is the name. It's just a little mini sample that I got from Sephora. I believe this was a 100-point perk. And you know, I've been trying to wear this in my waterline, and I'll have little bits of the liner flake off from my waterline and get into my eye. It is the most irritating feeling in the entire world, but it's very black. I've been using it up on the upper lash line instead of putting it in my waterline because it doesn't stay in my waterline. It just flakes off and irritates my eyes all day long. So I'm just trying to work through this one as it is. Then for the upper lash line, for like a wing, I have the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster. It's their lash boosting eyeliner and serum. This one's in ultra black. It just has the brush tip applicator on the end, and that just makes doing a wing incredibly easy. So this is what I've been gravitating towards in the mornings when I'm trying to get ready really fast. So I've really been enjoying playing with that for the last little while. For my mascaras, I had the Urban Decay Perversion mascara that I just opened, and I tried using that in the past, I don't know, 2 weeks or something, but it's just way too wet right now. It needs to dry out for a bit, so I decided to play with these two. For my bottom lashes, I have the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I've really been enjoying being able to use this and just get right up close to that bottom lash line. It has a very teeny tiny little wand. It's about the size of my pinky nail. It's very small. And then the mascara that I'll be wearing for, you know, my upper lashes is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Bold Volume Lifting Mascara. And I opened this one probably, I don't know, 2 months ago, and I think I used it like twice. So this is what the packaging is. It's just a deluxe size sample, but the wand is pretty interesting. And this is sort of a wet formula as well, but it's definitely not as bad as the Urban Decay Perversion mascara is. So there's that. And then for my eyebrows, I have the Color Tattoo in Toughest Hope. It really is a great product when you have black hair or extremely dark brown hair. It's fantastic. So I just use this with an angled eyeliner brush, and then over the top of that I have the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I really feel like I might have a week, maybe 2 weeks left of this stuff. I've had it open for a very long time. And then I've sort of been noticing some days the tail of my brows isn't as dark as I would like it to be with the Color Tattoo. So I pulled out the MAC eyebrow pencil in Stud. I've really been enjoying this. I've never had a MAC eyebrow product before, but I really do enjoy this. The only bummer that I've been noticing is that the packaging, it's already rubbing off some of the writing on the package, so that kind of bums me out. But anyway, my perfume, that's going to be the last item here. I'm only including one this week. I really love wearing this perfume to work. There's just something about this perfume that screams work to me, and I love my sweet scent, the Nicki Minaj Majesty, and I just feel like it's the cheesiest perfume ever. It really is. This one's almost finished. Actually, I just have a little bit left in the bottle from about here down, so it really shouldn't take too much longer before it's finished up. And then I actually have a backup of this, so I've been wanting to work through this one because I've had it around for a little while. So anyway, that is it. That is all the makeup that I have that I'll be playing with this week. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.